So I've owned a lot of cars in my time, and quite a few electric cars dating back more than a decade. There was a funky City L3-wheeled NEV that was known as the Flying Banana because its previous owner was Fife's Bananas. They used it as a marketing vehicle. I owned that for nearly 2 years, converted it from lead-acid batteries to lithium-ion batteries, and that slashed its weight and pushed its top speed to a heady 45 miles per hour. Then there was Velma, my DIY converted plug-in Prius, which met an untimely demise after I decided not to bother using thermal management for her nickel metal hydride battery pack. Yeah. Then there was an early Riva that predated the introduction of the G-Wiz into the UK, which I inherited for free and got working again. Then there was Tigger, the 1985 Volkswagen Golf City Stromer EV, built by Volkswagen as one of only 3 right-hand drive City Stromers ever made. It was my wedding car, but sadly died shortly afterwards and now lives in Volkswagen's heritage collection after being restored by them. And of course, there are the more modern EVs that I've owned too. The Renault Twizy EV I used to tear around South Gloucestershire in. Our UK market Chevrolet Volt, which was nearly written off after just a month of ownership thanks to a motorcyclist who low-sided his mate's 125 right into the front of the car. And more recently, there's been the US market 2013 Nissan LEAF, the troublesome 2002 RAV4 EV, and of course I swatched that for a Chevrolet Bolt EV. But today I want your help in tracing a car I haven't mentioned yet. Hiro, my 2011 Japanese-made Nissan LEAF that was my personal transportation from his arrival on March 28, 2011 through to the day I sold him shortly before emigrating to the US in August 2015. You see, not only are we approaching the 7-year anniversary of that car joining our family, but word has it on the street, thanks to a UK MOT test, that my old car is now approaching its 100,000th mile. During his time with us, Hiro covered some 80,000 miles or thereabouts and lost 2 battery capacity bars. The person I sold Hiro to, hi David, kept him for a little while, exploring the countryside, making a few road trips and losing another capacity bar. Hiro was traded in then for a new 30 kilowatt-hour Nissan LEAF in 2016, and his word has it that Hiro ended up at one of the UK LEAF techs at a dealership who was on the lookout for cheap transport. And believe me, by the time Hiro had done so many miles, he was probably a good deal. And there the trail goes cold. Rumour has it that Hiro has a second-hand Lizard battery pack installed to expand range, but that's all I know. And with Hiro so close to 100,000 miles, I'd really love to catch up to the current owner and find out how my old car is holding up after 7 years and 100,000 miles. Hiro's license plate was WJ11 LFR, which I remember translating in my head to "We're just 2 leafers." And because of the way that UK cars are registered, the chances are that Hiro still has that plate. So help me out. Help me find Hiro's current owner so that we can record a short interview online about how the car is doing. It'd be a great way of finding out how one of Nissan's first Leafs is holding up and if a car like Hiro is a good buy today. If you know the whereabouts of the car, please ping me in the comments below or send me an email at iknowwherehiro@transportevolve.com. And that's Hiro spelt H-I-R-O, you know, like the Japanese hero of heroes that the car's named after. That's it. Thanks for listening. Time to get back to some work. See ya.